Salutations and greetings. My name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka. Today I don't feel so wise. I feel more like a fool. Something I need to say about what I do here. If you drop by and you are shallow, go. There's no place for shallow here. If you have the heart space that you want to make money, get out. Because if that is your foremost priority, you have no place here. This is a place of growth and spiritual awareness. It is that mentality that got this world and the frustrations to the level of which they are. And I don't want you in my space, so get out. Be sure and click down so I know you are here, and get the fuck out. I am so tolerant. I bounce. Because I have to be tolerant. Because a lot of times I'm biting my tongue. I can't bite my tongue anymore. I can't bite my tongue. I saw a fucking dumbass. I can't hold my tongue anymore. I see endorsed people day after day. The people that are being endorsed, all I have is hope for the direction of this country. Because my ancestors had it on course to be an entirely different entity, and it was fucking raped and pillaged and taken and squandered to the point of people that are going insane in the world today. Yeah. And that insanity is the fact that for a while they had shit to make themselves feel better. Because now there is so much money on the planet that everybody could be freaking millionaires. Everybody on the planet could have so much. There's that much money on the planet. But there is this division. And the divide is getting bigger. The separation is getting broader. And that is contrary to universal law. Because universal law is cooperation. Nature first. We are a guest here. And people are not being respectful to their host. And with that comes karma. My whole fucking life, people have made fun of me for being a weird kid. My whole life. I'm the best person I know. I'm the smartest. I'm not very fast. I pick up things sometimes really fast, most of the time really fast, but sometimes the universe says, no, you aren't ready yet, so you don't get to know. Sometimes I think I'm really smart. It's funny. I was playing around in my backyard because during the peak hours, the heat, it's easier to keep one room cool. So I go outside. So the dogs are running. I have the living room. This is shame. This is embarrassment. And I don't fucking care. People have never seen me. They never looked. I was just the funny talking weird kid. But I was the weird kid that was able to put puzzles and things together without instructions. I was the weird kid that was figuring it out. I was the weird kid that was sticking up for people that were picking on them, that were being bullied. I was this weird kid that was just being a good kid. When even adults tried to snuff that out. Everybody knows when people feel bad about themselves, they take it out on other people. And I just happened to be in environments where people felt bad about themselves a whole lot. It made me stronger. Most of the dissidence that is caused today is people can't believe what they're seeing. You literally can't believe anything that you see anymore unless you see it with your own eyes. And people aren't believing what they see. The injustice, the unfairness, the natural disaster caused by our own hand. It's hard to watch. But when people get scared, a lot of times they freeze and they just do nothing. They're just trying to get by. Getting ready for all the life stuff you have to do this weekend. What's the going rate for a kid's gift now? I mean, how much do you have to spend to look good in the eyes of the kid? What, $20, $50? You know why gifts have never mattered to me? It's time that matters to me. How you spend your time with people. How you designate your time. Am I worth your time? You are worth my time. That is why I spend time every day making videos so that I can share with people that it doesn't matter what has happened to you in life. And sometimes your day feels like you're living the same day over and fucking I do. I probably pee within the same 5-minute window every... that's a terrible example. Too much information. Yeah, I was given too much information too. Sometimes we don't get any choice in what we get. So gifts don't mean that much to me because before Mom decided that we were going to move up to Reading, I must have been 3 or 4 years old, custody. Grandma and Grandpa brought a trunk full of presents to the church because we had to meet in public places. This is how I learned about pack mentality too. See, the gifts were for me and my brother. But they wanted to be the big shot, so they brought them into a room full of kids. Everybody thought they were theirs. They got carried away. I just really got to sit there and watch everybody else open. And a lot of kids took them home. But it was fun to watch because I got to see how much fun that was, and they were for me, and I didn't even fucking care. Because it was fun to watch. I just want everybody to be happy. That's changed. Because happiness and joy is a frequency, and I'm the only person that is responsible for that frequency in me. So whatever dissonance I have, whatever sadness I have, that's why, I have this fucking sick work ethic, so I guess that's why I get so frustrated, because I just gotta work harder. I guess gotta do more. Because I don't have that mentality of I did everything I could. I just keep coming up with new ideas and keep going at things at different angles. Any dissonance we feel in ourselves is resistance for us not wanting to deal with our reality. The best thing that we can do for ourselves is change our reality. Even if it's scary. I can't settle anymore. I did. I settled. So I thought I was wrong. I settled. I've settled in relationships. I've settled for what I'm gonna settle for. I've settled for what I'm gonna settle for. The fucking behavior that I have tolerated for fucking crumbs in my life is pathetic. Yeah. And I don't even like it when people use that word. But I have been pathetic. Because I have accepted scraps. I eat really fast. It served me in basic training. And in my whole life, people have said, slow down. But I get that from going to visit my father. Because if I didn't eat fast enough, before him, he would take my plate. Yeah. So if I come across a little crass, little rough around the edges when I do these videos, just know that is my light kicking my dark's ass, because I will not sell out. I will not collect. I am. It's just hard. And when I speak in these videos, I am speaking on just not how I feel. It's not about me. It's about everyone. The climate of the world. There's a man that came by yesterday. He worked for a private company. Came off to show his co-worker the project they did. Probably spent, I would like to find the fucking price, maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I'll look for that. But how much they spent on that, it had to have been like $1.4 million at least. But people like to, raise the prices of things because they want to buy more things. The owners of the company, so they keep raising the prices. There's always some asshole that's going to fucking spend it money, because there's always that asshole that wants the most expensive, latest, and greatest, because they're tiny inside. That's how you can. The more people want, I love fine things. I can appreciate fine things, but they're not mine to keep. No, it's not mine to keep. I'll borrow shit. I'll drive your fucking Maserati and I won't drive a fucking Tesla. Don't even want to. You know what? Let me amend that. I would drive one. And I probably would break it in about 10 minutes. So this guy comes over yesterday. Look what we did. This is what we did. We built it. I'm like, and then I stood up, I heard him say, I'm like, actually, the design is quite flawed. You see, the bridge goes down here, they have 2 drains, they put it in a nice bunch of vegetation, every time it rains, leaves go in the drains, cover the plastic dome, and the whole road floods. And I kept going on, and they put the fucking dirt in these, like, and they do this for the fish, right? This is my favorite part for you environmentalists. The state of Oregon, they grass and stuff, and they contain it in this plastic mesh, right? Well, there's dirt and stuff in this plastic mesh. What happens to dirt when you put it in water? It dissolves and it runs down the stream, and you have this plastic mesh in streams all over Oregon because you thought you were doing something. You have plastic in these streams. They're basically fucking fish nets, you stupid entity. But your little girls that work for your environmental protection office, they come out and pull weeds sometimes. They didn't consider that. See, this is what I'm talking about. I have good ideas. And my list of denials just keeps getting longer, and it just is so weird to me because I make sense. But I feel like the world needs more sense to be made, so I kind of feel like there's a bigger place for me in it. I'm just not patient, and I'm tired of waiting for fucking somebody to see me. So because I don't know how to do this work myself. I don't. And I don't have anybody to guide me. So, I'm an advocate. I get loud for elders, nature, peace. Basically, I'm just a little light worker trying to make the world a better place. I hope you all have a rad day. Peace.